Daniel Craig has appeared in movies like Defiance, The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo, and Logan Lucky. But let's face it, he'll forever be known as the sixth actor to play James Bond, one of the coolest characters to ever grace the big screen.
The name's Bond. James Bond.
Daniel has earned much of his current fortune thanks to the James Bond film franchise. Not including No Time to Die, Daniel's run as Bond has generated a little over $3 billion in ticket sales alone. It has earned at least several billion more from product placement, licensing, and syndication deals. So it made sense that the film's producers would continue to throw piles of money at Daniel to stay in the picture for as many movies as possible. In today's video, we're going to look at how much money has Daniel Craig made with James Bond's movies. Welcome back to our channel. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe and ring that bell so you're notified every time we upload a video. Number 1. Cassino Royale, $3.2 million. Directed by Martin Campbell, Cassino Royale is a 2006 spy film. It is the first film to star Daniel Craig as the fictional agent James Bond. Craig was first approached by Ian Productions to portray James Bond in 2005. He was initially hesitant about taking the role, and producers had to work hard to woo him. When he did accept the role, there was a significant amount of backlash and controversy over his casting. For many, Craig did not fit the previous image of the Bond character that they had become used to. However, Craig also had many vocal supporters, which included many of the actors that had previously portrayed Bond: Pierce Brosnan, Timothy Dalton, Sean Connery, and Roger Moore. The first Bond movie with Craig as the lead, and the 21st film in the Bond franchise, Cassino Royale, was released in November 2006. It was wildly successful, despite the initial casting controversy, and grossed a total of over $500 million worldwide. This made it the highest-grossing Bond film at the time. Craig's performance was widely praised by critics, and he would go on to star in 4 more Bond films. For his first outing as Bond, Daniel Craig earned a respectable, but not exactly A-list salary of $3.2 million. Number 2, Quantum of Solace, $7.2 million. Directed by Mark Forster and written by Paul Haggis, Neil Purvis and Robert Wade, it is a direct sequel to Cassino Royale, and the second film to star Daniel Craig as the fictional MI6 agent James Bond. Quantum of Solace premiered on October 29, 2008, garnering generally mixed reviews, which mainly praised Craig's performance and the film's action sequences, but criticized the darker and realistic tone and felt that the film was less impressive than its predecessor, Cassino Royale. As of September 2016, it is the 4th highest-grossing James Bond film, without adjusting for inflation, earning $589 million worldwide, and becoming the 7th highest-grossing film of 2008. For 2006's Cassino Royale, Craig earned $3.2 million, according to Celebrity Net Worth. He saw a small pay bump for his 2008 follow-up, Quantum of Space, at $7.2 million. Number 3, Skyfall, $20 million base. Directed by Sam Mendes, Skyfall was released in 2012. It was the first James Bond film to be screened in IMAX venues, although it was not filmed with IMAX cameras. The release coincided with the 50th anniversary of the series, which began with Dr. No in 1962.
Before shooting,
Skyfall won several accolades, including 2 Academy Awards, 2 BAFTA Awards, and 2 Grammy Awards. It received positive reviews from critics, and was the 14th film to gross over $1 billion worldwide, and the only James Bond film to do so. It wasn't until 2012's Skyfall that Craig really began to bring home the big bucks. For his 3rd appearance as Bond, the actor reportedly received a $17 million base salary, plus $3 million in box office bonuses, bringing his total Skyfall earnings to around $20 million. Not bad, isn't it? Skyfall makes Daniel Craig the highest-paid James Bond of all time, even taking into account the effects of inflation on his predecessor's pay packets. For example, Connery's pay rose to £157,000 for From Russia with Love. When he returned to star in Diamonds Are Forever in 1971, he earned a basic £620,000. Filmmakers were so keen to sign him up that he also took 12.5% of the profits made from the film in America. Connery starred in 6 official Bond films, earning an average of £218,000, about £3 million in today's prices. Roger Moore's average pay per film in today's prices was £6.3 million. Timothy Dalton got £5.4 million and Brosnan £8.7 million. Craig will earn more than all his predecessors, with an average of £9.6 million. Number 4, Spectre, $30 million. Directed by Sam Mendes, Spectre grossed over $880 million worldwide, making it the 6th highest grossing film of 2015 and the 2nd largest unadjusted total for the series after Skyfall. For 2015 Spectre, Craig's base salary was boosted again. This time he made $25 million out of the gate. He then earned $5 million in bonuses for a total of $30 million. He'd consistently earned big bucks for the franchise, and that figure was increasing. It was reported that in 2016, he was offered a mind-blowing $150 million to film 2 more Bond movies. Craig confirmed in an August 2017 interview with Stephen Colbert's Late Show that he would return to the franchise for a 5th film. The announcement took some fans by surprise, as Craig voiced his displeasure with the series prior to the release of his 4th Bond movie Spectre in 2015. At the time, Craig told Britain's Time Out in an interview that he would rather break this glass and slash my wrists than return to the franchise. But a $25 million payday for one film was apparently enough to lure the actor back into the fold. Radar Online reported in August that Sony offered Craig $150 million to star in 2 more Bond films, but outlets like Vanity Fair quickly threw cold water on that figure. Craig has not confirmed that he'll return for a 6th film. Number 5, No Time to Die, $25 million base. After Spectre, there was speculation that it would be Daniel Craig's final Bond film. Immediately after the film's release, Craig had complained about the rigors of performing the part, saying he would rather slash his wrists than play Bond again. In May 2016, it was reported that Craig had received a $100 million offer from Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer to do 2 more Bond films, but turned it down. In October 2016, Craig denied having made a decision, but praised his time in the role, describing it as the best job in the world doing Bond. He further denied that $150 million was offered to him for the next 2 installments. In August 2017, Craig said that the next film would mark his final appearance as Bond on The Late Show with Stephen Colbert. He reiterated his position in November 2019 and again in March 2020, following reports that he was in fact considering a reprise of the role one last time. Craig later acknowledged that the physicality of the part had deterred him from returning to the role, having sustained injuries while filming earlier Bond films. With Craig's departure, Broccoli said that No Time to Die would conclude several narratives from Craig's previous Bond films and come to an emotionally satisfying conclusion. After well over a decade of being Bond, Daniel Craig's salary for No Time to Die was undoubtedly an impressive one. Daniel once again was paid $25 million as a base salary for No Time to Die. So at this point in time, before any final bonus has been earned, Daniel's total James Bond earnings come to $85.4 million. Let's say he negotiated 5% of gross earnings on the final movie. If No Time to Die earns $1 billion at the global box office, Daniel would earn a $50 million bonus. And maybe that's half right, because perhaps he actually negotiated a lower share of gross earnings, or a higher percentage of net earnings, aka profits. Let's round it out to a $25 million conservative bonus estimate. That would bring his total earnings from the Bond franchise to $110 million. Not too shabby for 5 movies, and clearly a major contributor to Daniel Craig's net worth. According to Celebrity Net Worth, Daniel Craig's net worth is $160 million as of 2021. His earnings come from not only his well-known appearances in the James Bond franchise, but also from his roles in other projects throughout the years. These include 2007's The Invasion, 2008's Defiance, 2011's Cowboys and Aliens, his 2017 role in King's opposite Halle Berry, and Netflix's Knives Out series, among others. As of 2021, Daniel Craig's net worth was a reported $160 million. It's assumed that more than $85 million of this is from his portrayal of James Bond. He's enjoyed his time on the stage, screen, and has enjoyed some high-value endorsements over the years. It's safe to say that the English A-lister with humble beginnings won't be hurting for cash anytime soon. Ever since taking on the role of James Bond, Daniel Craig's net worth has continued to skyrocket, but his increasing net worth isn't just thanks to playing 007. In 2021, Craig was named Hollywood's highest-paid actor in a report by Stylecaster's sister site, Variety. While Craig has made most of his money throughout the years from his starring role in the James Bond film franchise, it was actually his involvement in Rian Johnson's Knives Out series that put him over the top for the title of the highest-paid actor at the time. The deal with Netflix for Knives Out 2 and Knives Out 3, netting him a whopping $100 million. What you think about this video? Have you ever heard about Daniel Craig's fortune and how much he earned from James Bond movies? Let us know in the comments. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you give us a like and check out more on the True Luxury channel. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.